Hello everyone, hope you are well on a Wednesday night. Sorry no video last night. I was on call first part of this week and it's just been super busy in dog world. This morning I was able to pass that phone on to somebody else. So tonight I want to talk about something that's just been on my mind and I want to get it out there. Hear me out though. A lot of times I will get comments to where obviously the person either didn't watch much of the video or any of the video. They just made their comment based on the title of the video. So please hear me out. And I do have a very good verse to share at the end. I want to talk about, okay, food shortages, famine, all this stuff. So many channels are talking about it. And I'm hearing a lot of chatter about it. I'm hearing a lot of people on channels saying, food shortages are coming. The stores are going to be completely empty. We've got famine widespread that's coming to the United States, death, destruction, biblical proportions. Now, could that happen? It's possible. I don't think it's likely. Okay. I believe that here in the United States and probably Canada as well, I think we're a bit insulated. Again, could it happen? It could. I'm just not on board totally with that. Now, there are a lot of X factors to that. I'll go into that here in a minute. However, I believe that if things keep puttering along the way they are, we are going to be just fine. Are we going to see some shortage? Are we going to see less variety? Yeah. Are we going to see some empty shelves at times? Yeah, we have. We've seen that. Are we going to have shortages on items to almost crisis level? We could, yes. I mean, remember the baby formula thing is a good example of that. And I'm hearing some different things about sugar, flour, and all that. And I think it's a great idea to stock up, keep our pantry stocked. Even like the Christmas, Thanksgiving food, the shelf stable stuff, go ahead, stock what you can, because you just never know. That's what we do as preppers, right? But food shortages, high, ever increasing food and gas prices, I believe will make it very difficult for people to buy the food that they need. And I think that in itself you could call a shortage or insecurity. And I'm seeing it. I see it out in the community in my work. There are people struggling or either struggling or not able, literally not able to put the food, the required food on the table for the family. So they're eating less. And in many cases that's not healthy, or they're eating things or buying things that are not healthy for them. Seeing a good bit of this. Like I said, could we see some empty shelves? Could we see less variety? Yes, we could. Will we see a store completely empty? No, I do not think so, unless we have some real huge event, But if things go the way they are, no, I don't think we're going to see that. Food prices just seem to keep going up, and that is an issue, obviously. And they seem to be going up really weekly. I mean, even if they inch up a little bit, the cumulative effect, I mean, it's like you may not notice it as much every day, but over a couple of weeks to a month, it's like, holy crap, look at the receipt, the difference in it. It's just unreal. It's almost daily. Now, some X factors into this that could prove me wrong. A huge event, a black swan event, something that is going to hit us unexpectedly with little or no warning. That is possible. Absolutely. It could. Is it likely? I don't think so. An unexpected disaster. World War III erupts. That could happen. All bets are off at that point. All right. A total financial collapse that just happens quickly. It's possible. Again, I don't think it's likely. If, there's a lot of talk about the diesel fuel running out, if that happens, that everything stops. Okay, so I know there's a lot of talk about the diesel fuel, the oil, the DEF. I've been looking into that. Uh, I'm on the fence about that. I hear the things about 10 weeks left, 8 weeks, 6 weeks. We really don't know. I'm hearing different things I hear truckers or people in that business say, yes, we're running out. I hear people in the same business say, we're fine. We're going to get through this. We got plenty of fuel, oil, whatever. So I'm not in it. I don't do that every day. So I can't say for certainty that that is the case. Either way, we should just prepare the best we can, you know. So that would be an X factor. Speaking of WW3, uh, I've been reading a little bit about that, and you're not seeing this in the news. You're not hearing this with the talking heads on the TV. We're slowly, really slowly, we're building up a lot more troops, equipment, land, sea, air over there in Eastern Europe. We got over 100,000 troops, United States now. We got over 100,000 troops spread out across Europe. All right, we got a permanent army base they're putting in Poland. Yeah, a big increase in Air Force and Navy ships out there. All right, so we are building up as if we're really preparing for something big. All right, is that just a deterrent? Possibly. But the war rages on between Russia and the Ukraine. Russia seems to be playing the game now of, we've got more equipment and troops than you have. We're just going to, by attrition, we're going to wear you down and win this thing. And they might. They very well might. Or at least get it to a point to where there's some kind of big agreement. Hopefully that happens soon, or something happens, but to stop that. But it just keeps raging on. That's not good for many reasons. We just have a lot of uncertainty globally, really. So for that reason, we just have to keep stacking. We have to keep growing what we can. Keep thinking about personal security, home security, defense, personal security when you're out, when you're home. Water. Think about water. How are you storing it? How are you going to have fresh water? Filtration. All of that is huge. Okay. Your shelter. If you have to leave, where you're home, where are you going? Is there any kind of plan there? All right. Think about all of those things. And it's not just stacking food, it's your medication, it's medical equipment, clothing, shoes, boots, socks, underwear, hats. Be thinking about things for winter coming up. Okay. Before you know it, it's going to roll around. All right. And again, the holiday food. All right. Your shelf stable stuff, get it stocked up. All right. Let me know your thoughts. I have a really good verse. All right. I may have said this one before. It's been a while, but I think it's one of my favorites. It is from John chapter 14, verse 27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Do not be afraid. It's talked about so much in the Bible. I know I've said that before, but it's so true. I do not give to you as the world gives. Remember that. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Do not be afraid. The more we prepare, the less stress we will have and not be afraid. Okay? So we got to keep preparing for the unexpected. So hope this was helpful. Take care out there. Be aware. Be careful. God bless you. See you soon.